Alright, hey guys, it's Q here. So I realized that upon me stating that I was going to start releasing camos to people, I realized that most people probably don't know how to install them. So this is just going to be a quick little video of how to install. This is mainly going to be Pack-a-Punch camos, but the same process applies to regular camos or pretty much anything else in the game. It's just different file locations. So we're going to start off here looking at our camo files. Like this would be the camo that you would receive. There's 3 camos inside of it, and I just have it saved here on my desktop for ease of access. And pretty much you can, obviously yours will probably be in download or wherever you choose to save it. But I'm going to focus mainly on Windows 7 because this is what I use. I use Windows 7, but if you're on Windows 8 or 8.1 or whatever, it might be a little bit different. It depends on how your Windows is set up. I think Windows 8 and 8.1 sets it a little bit differently. But I can show you, I'll show you 2 different ways on how to do it. So the first way is the simplest one, in my opinion, is that we're going to go to your Black Ops directory, which if you installed it normally, you should just follow what I do on the screen. And if you don't have it installed in your normal directory, then you know where it is, and hopefully you can find that. If you install it to like games or some other odd folder that's not normal. So what you want to do is you're going to go to computer, go in your local disk or your C drive, go down to program files x86, this one right here, and then scroll down to you see Steam. Or if you want to do it quickly, you can just type in S, and it'll take you right to the S's there, and then you can click on Steam. And then you're going to find the folder Steam Apps. It should be the third folder from the bottom, and then Common, the top one. And then there should be all of the games that you have installed. And obviously, we're going to look at Black Ops right now. Then you're going to go into main, because this is where most of your data files are. You see all of these IWs and stuff. Normally, they'll be blank like this, and you won't have the, like I have a little icon here set because I already have it set to open. But what you want to do is, if you don't have that little icon, you want to right click on it and hit open with on Windows 7. And if nothing appears here, because I have WinRAR, you want to make sure you have WinRAR. If you don't, get it, because I'm not sure off the top of my head of any other programs that you can use to open this. But WinRAR works great. So if you don't have WinRAR or anything listed here, you want to hit browse. And then for WinRAR, if you have a 64-bit or 64-bit system, which 97% of people have, if you have any kind of Intel i3, i5, i7, anything like that, you have a 64-bit system, then you're going to go into program files. Not program files x86, but program files, because that's where WinRAR is. Then you're come down to WinRAR and just select this WinRAR application. So when you hit that, then you should get WinRAR up here, and then you should hit OK. And then this should open in WinRAR. And then the folder you're going to hit is images. So this is the specific one where the Pack-a-Punch camos are located. If I scroll down here to camo, or whatever it's called, camo underscore Pack-a-Punch. See, these are the 3 Pack-a-Punch files that you can see. They are the same names as everything there. So what you'll want to do is you'll just want to take these 3. I'll move this over. And do is you'll just want to take these 3, drag them, and drop them over here. You'll get this window like so. And normally, the only thing you really want to pay attention to in this window is your compression method. 97% of the chance you don't need to touch this. But if for some reason you put the camo in and it looks like it has some weird pixelizations in it, or it's, like doesn't look quite right and it doesn't look fine enough, change this from normal to best, because it will take a little bit longer to move. We're talking a couple of seconds, but it will make them look better when you move them in. Like I said, most of the time, just leave it at normal. I always change it to best when I'm testing them, because that way I know it's going to be perfect and everything. But you really don't have to change it. So then you hit OK. It will move these, hopefully today. And then that's it. Voila. That is version 1. Version 2 is if you go into your main folder here and you go to open with, and if you're on Windows 8, you don't get a dialog box like this. You don't. You don't get a dialog box at all. So what in that case you want to do is you want to go to WinRAR first. So you want to go to your local disk, program files, and then WinRAR down here at the very bottom. And then open this, and then you'll find WinRAR, the application listed here, and open WinRAR. And then in that case, I mean, mine already goes down into Steam, but pretty much what you'll have to do there is just navigate to the same place within WinRAR. So C, program files, Steam, that's Steam, Steam apps, common, Black Ops, main, and then you'll have all these here. And then IW01 is the one you want to click on. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but IW01 is the one you're looking for your Pack-a-Punch camos. And then images, and then you're in the same place. That's the general will always work way, because I'm not sure about 8 or 8.1, because I don't use those. But that's how I would do it on 8 or 8.1. I think I've had a few other people tell me that that's the way to do it on there. So that's the for sure way. If you don't get the open with dialog box when you if you don't get this kind of dialog box, I think Windows 8 comes up with a search for something online or whatever kind of box instead of this to allow you to open with. But that's pretty much it. The only difference is for other camos or other weapons or whatever, they'll be in different ones. IW01 has a lot of the core camos. I'm sure you probably saw some of the other camos down here. There's things like gold. I know gold is right by it. Jungle, gold, urban, winter, a bunch of multiplayer camos, and wood, tan, plastic. So yeah, there's a few camos in there, and there's a bunch of camos and a bunch of other things. They're all called different things. So if I get more and start doing more than just Pack-a-Punch camos, then I will have to keep a running list of all the file locations and then move them into whatever, like IW10 or whatever's in IW10, you know, or who knows. But that's it, guys. Just a quick little video. That actually not that quick, partly because of my ranting, but that's it, guys. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully that this actually helps you. And I hope you guys enjoy the camos, and I'll catch you guys later.